And welcome back everyone to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm Metroixer. With me today is Freezinginferno.
Back again.
And welcome to Rool's Keep. Except not really, we need to do something first. I forgot to do something.
What did you forget?
I forgot to do Swanky.
Oh, Swankies, yeah. I honestly forgot that you forgot.
Yeah, I actually didn't really notice that I forgot until like I uploaded the last video and I'm like, oh, right, Swanky. No one really pointed it out, so I'm not really sure if this was worth it, but hey, you get 2 Swankies in one video, so...
It's fun to show off.
You get to play along.
Yay.
Yay! Unenthusiastically. Hooray. This video is going to be the last of Swanky we will see, since he doesn't have new games after we play his initial ones. So, end with a bang, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen these questions in years, because I never do them when I replay the game, because what do I need the lives for? I'm good at this game.
Well, I like to get up to 99 lives, just for the fun of it. It's a fun little goal to have.
We're close.
Crocodile Canyon. I think that's it. I think Crocodile Canyon is an actual place in the next game.
No, you're thinking of Razor Ridge.
I guess so. All I know is there's canyons.
That's the name of the canyony cliffside world in Donkey Kong Country 3 is Razor Ridge. I incidentally hate Razor Ridge, but let's not talk about 3. Let's talk about 2.
Let's talk about 2 and getting free lives in 2. This also gives me an opportunity to show off Funky, because I never really used Funky, because I never rid in his plane before, so this is a chance to show it off.
Oh yeah.
It costs 2 coins, and once you pay once, you get it for free for that world. But till then, this is what it looks like. And now we could finally enter the world proper.
What I always used to do is, like, when I beat a boss, I would go back to the previous world, save, then take Funky and go on. It's like...
Yeah, it's a safe bet. Also, that's DK Isle in the background. Continuity for you.
It's very high up.
It is. Welcome to ice levels. They're okay. Actually, Arctic Abyss, this one right here, is probably going to be the most... Actually, no, the next one after this isn't bad either, but I like this one more. Because it's basically on guards. Like, you know, like Web Woods, we had Splitter, we had Rattle Battle, we finally have a stage for on guard, and it's very good. I play through it a lot.
Wow, I don't think I knew about that little 3-coin alcove.
I actually found that out completely by accident when I was, practicing. I just kind of looked back a little, I'm like, oh, the camera's moving. Oh, well, as if I didn't have enough coins already. You never know. One day you might need to get 50 coins to buy a shell.
You never know.
That'll be the day.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You're clearly crazy, Metroixer.
I'm clearly crazy. Who would do that? Anyway, one thing with Arctic Abyss that's kind of made me realize is that I think we talked about this before, but you'll really see what's wrong with Unguard's hitbox in this stage, because I make a lot of hits that shouldn't have hit, as well as make hits the other way that should not
get hit in places where you shouldn't have gotten hit.
Yes,
This is what you were trying to say.
Yes, exactly. A multitude of pufferfish too. I don't get why pufferfish are here, since pufferfish are usually in like tropical warm waters, but whatever.
Because spiky fish of death.
We need our little fish gordos. Also, here's the DK coin. I hope you like replaying a stage.
Well, yeah. Well, you're not really that far into the stage, to be honest.
I know, but you know, you're never gonna get that your first time through. Also, first hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I don't get, like, why I got hit there. No, the nose was clearly there. I thought it worked out pretty well.
I think it might have been because you were, like, in the middle of charging your little nose, like, stabbing it forward. Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know, because, like, then there are other times where I don't get hit. Oh. Damn.
See, that's what you just had to do. Supercharge.
Yeah, basically supercharging through this whole stage is basically what you have to do, but I like taking my time. Never mind. I contradict myself immediately.
Well, you kind of need to in order to get that.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say, I don't like getting hit when you are the animal buddy and actually die, because you kind of fall off screen, you know? And it just looks like really, like, sad when I see it. I don't know. I get really attached to the animal buddies. I think it's like the big eyes. What's that?
Who doesn't love animal buddies?
I know, I mean, they got the big eyes. I think that's the thing, it's the eyes that just make them so, like, likable. As well as the Kongs, they have big eyes too, so you don't want to get them hurt. You start feeling really bad.
Rock on.
Yeah. I actually, I should have went there as Diddy, because he has that sweet echo effect, like in the lava levels, but... eh.
Oh no! It's the leaves!
Oh no, here we go again.
At least they balance it with your favorite song.
With my favorite song, yes. Actually, these leaves have a certain twist to them. We are going up.
Well, it's a mine level. That's what you do in the mine levels, is you go up.
Yeah, exactly. That was the main, you know, kind of like the main design for all of them. It's a clever, like, it's like Parachute Panic, but backwards. And also, you're not completely helpless half the time.
Well,
I mean, I guess you are, but...
yeah, but you can, like, move around a lot better. Well, I don't know. No, that's kind of a lie, too, because you really gotta master the wind controls here. Like, look at this. You just gotta...
yeah.
Time your way through the bees.
You really need to get, like, a feel for, like, when you drop and, like, using that momentum of dropping to, like, move fast.
It helps so that you can press down to slow how fast you go up, so...
yeah.
there is a little control, I guess. Like, I think you just did it there.
Yeah, exactly. It's really needed for the crooks, because otherwise they're gonna hit you all the time.
Exactly.
Now this bonus is really weird because it doesn't really use the gimmick at all. You just kind of...
well, you got up there to use the... so... You flew up there to use the gimmick.
you could have started up there, you know?
That would be way too easy, though.
One interesting thing to notice is that, back in Donkey Kong Country, you could hit, like, I don't know, 8 enemies in a row or something, and you'd get an extra life. That's not in here, in this game, so...
Let's be honest, when did Donkey Kong Country ever really give you the opportunity to hit 8 guys in a row for extra life?
Like, one bonus stage. One.
Like, I certainly haven't ever gotten that in playing Donkey Kong Country.
Like, okay, like one bonus stage and like one little like cheat like thing you can do, but it's not really like legit, and you really have to go out of your way to do it. Also, don't jump or else you'll be forced to do this puzzle. It's a trick. I don't like this place here because the cutlass just kind of catches you out of nowhere, and that's what they start doing a lot here in like this world in particular. Like, you'll think you're gonna take it nice and slow and easy, but then a cutlass just jumps out of nowhere. It's kind of a running trend. Also, here's another DK coin, which if you didn't know was there before, you're gonna have to restart to get it, because if you try to go back down, the wind will push you immediately back up. That's another thing. Just a lot of one-shot bone secrets in this world that kind of get to you. Of course, once you... That being said, these levels are pretty fun to play through, but still.
Yeah. Of course, it does help sometimes that you can get like cranky hits. Because you really haven't been doing them, but I'm sure that some of them say things like that, like, "Hey, this part you should do a thing."
Well, they're fairly vague, though, is the thing. So I mean, you really won't know what he was referring to until you've at least played through the stage once. At least I would think so.
But, like, really, I don't think your first time through playing you really care about all the secrets. You just care about playing the levels and having a good time. And then you're like, okay, so I beat the game. Now I'd like to get all the bonus coins and DK coins.
Hopefully that's how people play through it, because I can't imagine going through the first time would just be just a stressful gigantic pain in the butt.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like, find whatever you can, but I'm sure. I know I did when I was 10 years old. I took more of a casual approach to it. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's just beat the game, because man, it took me a while.
I know plenty of people where like I recommend them a game I like and they say they don't like it because it's too hard, and I'm like, you're trying to get everything, aren't you? And they're like, yeah, I am. Don't do that. It makes the game way too hard. You're literally just starting. Just take it easy.
That's the thing about replay value. Oh, but we're coming to a cool level now.
Oh, Castle Crush.
Oh man, we're in K. Rool's castle, so
Yes, welcome to the first of the castle stages.
oh, look at the background there. It's got this weird sort of depth perception
Yes.
thing going on.
Yeah, you alluded to it back in the very first video, and I didn't know what you were talking about at the time, but
Now we know.
now we definitely know, because boy, is it I don't know, I wouldn't say flagrant, but it's easy to notice.
Boy, is it
A
prominent.
lot easier to notice. It's prominent, right?
I love the background and the music for this. I mean, you've got that big flaming Kremlin head.
Yeah,
Oh, and those guys.
it's like super serious. Like everything about like the castle stages is like everything is real. Like there's no more fooling around.
I don't know if you wanted to mention the different colored. They're not crushes in this game.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The red dudes that are all buff. I think they just move faster. That's what the difference about them is?
You can't kill them with the comms, if I recall.
Oh, really? Yeah, I never really knew what the difference was, so...
There's a lot of tricky sections like this with the crooks behind the wall, and they're like, her.
One thing I really like, and I'm pretty sure this is just me being a gigantic nerd about it, but I feel like with the way the stage is designed and how you approach it, like, the music kind of fits in some situations. Like, there's one specific part that I'll point out when we get to it, but there's just like, I mean, like, this part of the song in particular is like my favorite because it's just like this whole kind of we're heroes thing going on, and
Horns
we're
and
gonna
all.
beat up that K. Rool, and we're gonna be cool.
Yeah, we're assaulting his castle lair, finally.
When I was a kid, I actually, you know how kids, well, maybe, maybe not you, but like when I was a kid, I was in that, I had that phase of just kind of like doing crossovers of everything,
Uh-huh.
and basically, I used to have a fan fiction, or not a fan fiction.
Are you sure you want to admit this to the internet, Metroid Sir?
No, this isn't anything like wrong, it's just kind of silly. When I was a kid, I thought it would be really cool if, like, the characters Ed, Ed, and Eddie from the Ed, Ed, and Eddie TV show would scale this castle with the music playing in the background. That was me as a kid. Hello.
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 I don't want to judge your childhood dreams.
I don't know why I thought of that, like, of it that way, like, why those characters, why this setting in particular, but I just thought it was the coolest thing when I thought about it as a kid. Not now, of course. Don't judge me.
Oh, I could tell stories about things I invented as a kid, but I'm not going to.
Squawks, hello. We're done with Squawks.
We used him to get the DK coin.
Yep. That's, I like that DK coin that's hidden there, because, I mean, I don't think it's really hard to find Squawks, because, I mean, I found them out by myself. I'm not really sure how. It's just kind of, the camera kind of does this little subtle pan that kind of hints at your brain going, you know, I should check out the left side of the wall, and from there, like, you know, you're Squawks, so you're going to be thinking, oh, I want to outrun the floor.
And hey, even if you don't check that, there's a cranky hint.
Exactly.
Oh my god, we're almost at the threshold. 99.
Threshold. 99? Oh, well, we'll see what the max number is soon enough. Oh, you mean lives?
Yeah, lives, exactly. We're almost at
Oh,
99
whoops.
lives.
I thought you meant bonus coin. I thought you meant bonus coins. I'm like,
Yeah.
threshold for bonus coins?
Well, we're kind of close to that, too, incidentally.
Yeah, we are. I mean, this is the last world. We can't get any higher than this, can we?
Mhm.
I mean, we're at the top of the castle. It's not like we're gonna start climbing on the sky.
That would be downright nutty.
That would be weird. Now these crows, I actually kind of like approaching them, not jumping over them, more like rolling at them. I don't know why, I think it works better. Just because jumping all over the place kind of makes me a bit panicky, so to speak.
These poor bees, they just like circle and then they hit the floor and they're like...
They are quickly going extinct after King's Instinct, is they're just kind of just killing themselves all over the place. Hooray! 99.
I like this section.
Yeah, I like it a lot, and this is what I was about to point it out, where like the music kind of fits in with it. I don't know why, but I just think it's really cool. I really can't explain it. I just thought I made a lot of things feel cool as a kid. You know,
that's all right.
I played through the castle levels a lot just for the setting alone.
I played through this game a lot.
Well, that too, obviously, but I spent a lot of times at K. Rool's Keep. That being said, when you play through the same level a million times, it does kind of drag on at you.
Yeah.
When you can't like go at your own pace.
Yeah, that's what I like about Donkey Kong Country 2, is going full tilt through it.
Yeah, this level is obviously an exception, but for reasons we will see soon enough, I have been exposed to this stage a lot.
Oh, I think I know what you might be talking about.
I don't really particularly like the rap. It doesn't seem that much different. Who's ready for another ice stage? We're in Clapper's Cavern now, and if you can remember who Clapper is, he's an old friend from a long time ago.
I won't say anything.
What was that?
I say I won't say who it is. Let you guys guess.
Yeah, I mean, he is a buddy, but he's not particularly an animal buddy. We'll see soon enough.
Well, now you're practically giving it away.
I just need some time to stall until before we get, you know, while going through these relatively
What is with this,
bonuses.
by the way?
What, the bonus?
It says B, but you press A to use your super team up thing.
Oh, do you? Because I mean, I'm playing.
Yeah, I know how you're playing, but that's the case. It's like, what in the name of God is it?
An A. You know, that's a good point. I don't know why. Also, yeah, that's Clapper, the seal. He's back.
Yep, and we've got the stupid piranha from Slime Climb.
Yeah, this is like a mix of Slime Climb. Well, actually, it's just that's the only part of Slime Climb about it, just the piranha there. Yeah. And Clapper, because he has magic powers, he can turn lava to water and, well, water to ice.
He has magic ice powers. He has magical ice breath.
Magic ice. Yes, exactly. It's a pretty helpful, like, seal. It's a shame he doesn't get used that much more.
Confession, I love just, like, standing next to Clapper because the noise he makes is adorable.
Arf, arf, arf.
Arf, arf, arf.
He's a pretty cute seal. It's too bad you have to, like, jump on him to make him do
yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, Clapper, I need you. Please don't cry.
Like... Oh, Jesus.
Don't tell PETA about this game, because you know how they are about the seals.
Oh, no. Well, no, it's okay because it's monkeys doing the bad thing. When it's animals doing bad things to each other, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yeah, okay, it's just monkeys. And here, this is where you really just have to supercharge.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Fortunately, On Guard doesn't say what it's for long. He's just kind of there just so we can get into the bonus.
Now, this is a pretty fun one.
Oh!
Huh?
You were wrong. I totally hit that guy with the Kong.
Oh, you did? But did it kill him, or did it just make him mad?
Yeah, it killed him. It killed him.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah, I don't really... Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what, I guess he is maybe just faster.
Maybe. I
More
thought he
angry.
was unkillable, but oh well. I love doing that, by the way, just...
What?
That thing where you did the cool roll into the porcupines and then you slide under the bees. It's like a real
right.
It's like a real action-y move. You're like, whoosh!
Yeah, that's what this... They really use, like, ice levels to, like, an advantage here. So, like, the ice physics, I mean, so you don't... Because most of the time you're going in a straight line, so you don't have to make a bunch of precise jumps.
Ooh, boy.
Unfortunately, that's the last of the ice levels we'll see in a while. Now, Chain Link Chamber. We have nothing but castle from here on out in this quest to destroy Cave Rool.
I don't mind nothing but castle. And I hope you didn't think that you were done playing on ropes after Gangplank Galleon, because here we go.
Yeah, I thought, I never actually noticed that, like, you don't do much rope climbing at all until here again, like, since the very first one. That's kind of an interesting choice.
Oh god, what are you doing?
What's he doing? Help. Help, my lives. I can't get out. Help. What is help?
What is help?
So, this is the Black Clobber. He's very evil. He's a Shadow Clobber. He will literally destroy lives. As you can see, he takes lives out of the monkey soul and makes them float into oblivion.
He's a soul stealer.
Yeah.
Beware him.
That being said, if the balloons are monkey souls, then the Kongs are pretty evil themselves.
Let's not talk about the whole grim reality of Donkey Kong Country 2.
This is a pretty grim stage. I mean, God, look how like dark it is. I mean, this is something you'd see in a horror movie.
Oh God, the crooks are the one-handed guy with the hook who like preys on teenagers at Makeout Creek.
Sure, we could do something with that. I like how in this cannonball bonus, they didn't really know how to put like a cannon, incorporate a cannonball into it. So they're just like, you know what, put a zinger guarding a thing and throw a cannonball, and just if they want to do it, they can do it, but they don't have to.
Yeah.
Just make it so that it's fitting for a cannonball bonus. Unfortunately with Chainlink Chamber, it's that because it's nothing but chainlink stuff, I think it's a good stage, don't get me wrong. It's just the design does get a little bit stale. You know, it's kind of like it does do kind of a neat thing where it uses like other gimmicks to incorporate the main gimmick, but usually not. Also, there's an invincibility barrel right here.
Didn't know about that. You also took the way I'd never take, because there's like a split path there.
Yeah, there's a split path. The other path is just those barrels you could rotate themselves, but I like the hooks more.
I like the barrels themselves, but to each his own.
Indeed. And this invincibility barrel just doesn't really have much of a point to it. You just kind of blast through enemies. I mean,
well,
you can kill the Gutlesses.
I think that is the point of it, just blasting through the enemies like the bees, whereas you'd have to like avoid them. You took the other way that I'd never take there too.
Yeah, you go right, I go left.
Yeah, you're being totally contrary to what I do in Donkey Kong Country.
It's like we're polar opposites. But generally, that's just what bugs me about the invincibility barrier. It's like, with a game like this being designed how it was, it's just weird to have something there just for the fun of it. It's like they want you to have fun in the game. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's just such a weird game. Also, that bonus took me forever to figure out.
There's a cranky hint for it.
You're not gonna let go of this. You're gonna.
No, I'm really. I'm talking about the ones I actually remember. There's literally a cranky hint for it. I'm not even trying to be contrary.
Yeah, no, I'm just, you know, like giving me hell for not going to see Cranking.
Well, yeah.
Also, I forget that there's a DK coin down here, so we gotta go back.
Do I get to say it?
Do you get to say what?
What I just said a moment ago?
That there's a Cranky hint for it?
I'm pretty sure there's a cranky hint for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet it's something like, it's where the N is. I bet that's the Cranky hint.
Probably.
But the thing is, the N is also really hard to find, so...
Well, they give you a banana right there.
But, like, I thought the banana was there to indicate that you have to, like, switch between, like, chains. In case, like, the cannonballs coming from both sides didn't...
I guess I can see how it would go like that. These are some pretty fun sections here. Climbing.
Yeah, I like this. You just kind of mash the button and go up as fast as you can.
You cut it a little close there.
Yeah, I know. That's me. That's what happens when you mash on a keyboard. Sometimes it doesn't.
And here's another thing where, like, if you take your time, it's difficult, but if you just move right through,
yeah,
trivial.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
And there's a banana coincident in both alcoves, but since I died once and I'm so close to the end, I didn't want to risk getting hurt again.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Here's a G. Hello. We're back in the threshold.
Yay.
So now we're about to enter no man's land.
Oh boy. Wait, but what about
But before we do that, Swanky time.
Yay, look at him. He's up in that parapet, just toasting his game show.
I think he's like in the clouds, more like.
Yeah.
I don't know. The positions for like the stages are really not the stages, but where the Kongs are really weird. Like Funky is literally just in the middle of the sky. They don't even try to hide him. They're just like, screw it, just throw Funky in there.
What's really crazy in this world is that the Clubber kiosk is on Donkey Kong Island, so...
Yeah, it is. I always thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's just like... Because when you go there, everything looks the same, obviously, but to have it be put directly on DK Isle is like... Maybe it's like to bring attention to that particular area, in case you didn't notice it before.
I think that Swanky has the really obscure hint you keep on talking about the number of airplanes in Wrinkly's classroom?
Yes, not number of airplanes, but something that has to do in Wrinkly's classroom.
It's either airplanes... I think it's desks, but I think you already did desks.
I can tell you haven't guessed it yet.
Now, let's see. Let's see here when we go to Big 8 Bounty.
The hardest set of questions in the game, probably. Besides this one.
I'd love to ride the spider named 8 Eyes, just saying.
8 Eyes, that sounds adorable.
Desks! Ah.
Oh, desks? Oh, man. Oh no, globes was the last world.
What the hell is this? Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
How many different baddies are in the game? Can you count them all?
Yeah, I can't count them all. I probably would, at that point, be grabbing for the manual, like, oh my god, what? But, speaking of oh my god, what? Toxic Tower!
People have been dreading the appearance of the stage.
It sure is a level.
It sure is a level. Alright, first of all, green.
Green bad.
Green is very bad. Do not touch the green. Once the green starts going up, it will not stop going up. And so the whole stage is escaping the green.
Oh god!
And anyone screw up will make you regret ever playing Donkey Kong Country 2.
What did you even try to do? Were those bananas really worth it, Metroixer, honestly?
I could reach them. You see, it was the craziest thing, because when I was like test recording, I could reach them, but anytime I tried recording and reaching them, it never worked.
I never even knew they were up there. You know why? Because I don't bother with them. I just run away from this toxic green garbage as fast as I can.
People are terrified of this stage.
What I really like is how as you go up, if you look at the windows in the background, you see the sky and then fills up with the toxic crap.
It's kind of a weird effect, really, because it keeps going up, even when it's not that high up. Anyway, this is probably like... I mean, I always say this.
Hint for that.
Okay, but that one's pretty obvious.
Just saying, since we're going on this tangent.
Okay. I don't know why anyone would go for that DK barrel, because it's such a pain to get it. One thing, but I know I say this, but this is probably like maybe the second most hated stage in the entire game. I think it is.
I don't hate Toxic Tower.
Well, hate in the sense that people had a lot of trouble with it. Yep, here we go.
You missed the O.
Please, you're thinking about an O at a time like this. It's Squawk's time.
That stuff is really catching up to you. Oh my.
Yeah, it is.
I guess you can outrun it a little better with Squawks now.
Yeah, you can. Because Squawks is like really weird to control, I always seem to get hit because I rush. So, but that being said, he is easier. Once you get past Radley's section, this stage gets a lot easier.
To be fair, this is a stage which is about rushing. Get away from the green garbage.
Yeah, so, getting hit because you panic is kind of, it's to be expected. You just kind of roll with it.
I like this bit too. It's like 1 bird, then 2 bees, then 3 bees.
Indeed. One thing I did wrong last time. The purple Squawks in the last stage. His name was actually Flapper. They changed his name to Quawks in the third game. Someone.
I didn't even know he had his name was Quawks. I think the manual for 3 called him Squawks' cousin.
Cousin. Cousin.
I don't know.
Birds of cousins.
Well, monkeys have like fathers and brothers. And
Well, yeah, but then birds. I mean, that's just silly.
And a game where you're a spider in Reeboks jumping around getting bananas.
Well, that makes more sense.
I think a bird having a cousin is not too bad. And while we're talking about 3 again, brother bears.
Okay, you got me. I don't like this bonus. I don't like anything that involves Squitter and Brambles. I do not like it at all. Luckily, that's the last time we'll see Squitter with Brambles ever
Guess
for
what?
the rest of our life.
You know that thing you just did?
What?
There's a cranky hint
That?
for it.
Really? Are you gonna like... Am I gonna have to like make a bonus video with like all crankies?
I'll do
Will
it.
someone watch that?
Man, I'll do it. I'll make a bonus video with all crankies.
If you say so. But guess
boy.
what?
It's boss time.
It's boss time. This is all the way up. We're at the top. There can only be one outcome. One
Victory.
fight. We're ready to go.
Alright.
I might take a little while here.
Any day now, Turks. So don't be nervous. Just take a deep breath.
It's really scary. This is gonna be a hard fight. It's really scary. Okay. Wait.
Oh my god, it's Donkey Kong!
What?
We did it!
Okay, that was easy.
We...
Wait, what's...
Oh no, what?
But where can we go from here?
Up.
Oh no. We have one more world.
Spooky.
This is really spooky music.
Look at those birds flying around.
I think those are bats.
Birds, bats, something. Okay, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably bats.
Well, until then everyone, next time we'll be tackling the flying croc. Yes. It'll be amazing. Well, I mean, more observant of you will probably notice that the video is far from over.
Yeah.
And before we go any farther, I need to put in this warning. What you are about to see, do not do this on a game cart. Do not do this if you do not have save states. Basically, do this at your own risk, because this is very dangerous.
Please don't do whatever Metroxer is about to do.
This is done by professionals, okay?
I have
Don't
a
do
general
this at
idea of what you're about to do, but I should mention I have not watched ahead, so I have no
Yes.
clue what madness he is about to unleash upon the world.
Alright, so here's Castle Crush. Now Castle Crush, because of the wall, you can do an interesting thing with this barrel. You can make it invisible. And what happens if you throw this invisible barrel?
Things.
Well, the game crashes. So, what happens if we loaded a state and try to throw it somewhere else? Game crashes. Now, what if we load our state again and we get hit and crushed? Well, this happens.
What have you done?
We're Creepy Crow. And then we get hit and we die. Now, what if we get crushed in a different spot where we might not get stuck under a place?
What are you doing to this poor game?
I am now Cleaver, and Cleaver got killed by a mouse. Now, what if we load again and we try to go to a corner? We are now an egg.
This is incredible.
Of course, we are also vulnerable though too. So, what if we go do this and we go even closer to the edge, right at the edge, right there. We are now stuck in the wall.
You were an egg that
And I
hatched
can't-
in the cleaver, and you got stuck in the wall.
Egg hatched in the cleaver. Now I can't move. Nothing happens. I'm pressing buttons. I'm just going down really slowly.
There's still 8 minutes
And-
of this. I can't believe this.
And you know, then you get crushed because we're in the wall and the wall crushes us in. But what if we did this and we got attacked by the cutlass right when we got crushed? Oh, well, I didn't show that off yet. Oh, this is what I wanted to show off. Sometimes there's like some sort of like invincibility frames here that are really unpredictable, and you can go through enemies. But the thing is, it doesn't always work. It doesn't work like 90% of the time. Anyway, the thing I said earlier, we're gonna do that now. What'll happen if we do that?
Only no good things can come of this. Okay.
So, music stopped.
Uh,
The game thinks we're dead, so the floor stopped moving. And because we're moving down really slow, I fast forward the emulator. And we're down here. And that guy right there, you actually learn that he's not standing still, he's actually moving forward very slowly.
I see. Kind of.
Indeed.
You look like you're sinking into the floor, Tim.
No, you stop right there.
Okay.
And then I kind of fast forward until I die. Of course, that's just the beginning. What happens if we hold on to the invisible barrel? What if we just, you know, just kind of kept hold of it? Well, I can tell you that this barrel has some unpredictable properties to it.
Oh.
And basically, what?
Yeah, of course it does.
Yep. See, we throw it, and all of a sudden, we get a fast hedgehog.
Sonic, is that you?
Indeed. And as I was saying, so yeah, you throw, like when, I think how this works is, when something is like loaded into game memory, but it's not on screen, when you throw a thing, the game like looks for a memory thing, but since you don't have a barrel, it tries to replace it, so you have this, like, madness atrocity going on. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what if you can get it all the way to the goalpost? Well,
Is such a thing possible?
no, it's actually not possible, and we'll find out why. First, I'm really incompetent and can't hold the barrel for long, and I die. And you'll see why later. Until then, I decided to fool around a bit and actually put on an invincibility cheat code. So now I can't die as Cleaver.
Well, if you're breaking the
So I
game,
wanna-
you might as well do something like that.
Yeah, because, you know, I just wanted to see what would happen if we just went through the whole stage as Cleaver. And there are some interesting things that I've learned from doing this. Obviously, it's kind of cheating at this point, because I needed to use a Game Genie, but I was really curious. Because, you know, it's kind of a waste to be able to control this sprite slashing away real crazy
This
and having it die in one hit.
dark
you know, that's kind of
sword.
overwhelming. This dark sword, exactly. Dark, evil shadow sword. You know, you find some interesting things, besides the fact that, you know, I got to do a little bit of experimenting.
Yeah.
I probably should have spent forward this part a little bit, but, you know, it's kind of...
Speedrunners like this weird, mind-boggling barrel trickery, though.
Yeah, this is how this is how me and actually Freezinginferno found out about it. Like, a speedrunner used it, and he like did something, and like he actually made the goalpost spawn right next to him using it. I have
Yeah.
no idea how he did that.
We
'cause I-
just went insane at that point. We're just like, what?
What is going on? But I wasn't able to do that, and I wasn't really sure how he did it. But basically, this is why you can't like carry it all the way to the end, because there's this barrel here,
I see.
and once you get in it, yeah, you lose the glitch like holding it. And
What-
now we're
What are you now?
I don't know. There's just that one little like sprite there. It's kind of floating down real slow. I can't move or anything.
Very
But
odd.
eventually, like once you reach the ground, you turn back to normal. And once we get to the transition here, right? Yeah. Once the thing starts moving back, it takes a while for it to start moving back. We're back up here. So we're at the midpoint barrel,
Oh god.
and I thought, what if we went into Squawks?
Everything
well-
seems fine.
Yeah, actually, it's actually pretty normal. I don't know why I expected anything different, but Squawks, you know, yeah, and I'm still invincible. That's why I'm hurting things, even though I'm touching them.
Well, we seem to be back to normal now. Okay.
Yeah, we seem to be back to normal, so, you know, forget it. We're glitching through things here. You could see my emulator. That's not gonna bug you.
Yeah. This is just
Yeah,
madness at this point. It's okay.
yeah. So I just thought, you know, what if we could beat the stage as Cleaver?
Just get right up to that goalpost.
Yeah. If we can just, I mean, you know, it shouldn't be a problem because, you know, we can't jump, but the floor's gonna move us all the way up, right?
Oh, I see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we can't finish it. Even if I was at the right there, I wouldn't be able to get up there because I can't jump.
Oh well.
That being said, I have one little last trick up my sleeve. There's one more thing that's that I found completely by accident while recording this. So excuse me if the transition will be a bit rough, but basically, once I stop getting all mad here because I can't finish the stage, start
Yeah.
select out, go back in. Nope, go back in. We now have color.
Wooden sword.
We are the sword of wood. And another interesting thing is that when you're usually like this, you're only Dixie because you know how I kept dying whenever I got hit
Yeah.
once. We actually have two people now, so I can't afford getting hit once. So what happens if I get hurt with two Kongs?
You're a speck again.
I'm a tiny little speck. And I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, like...
Moving really fast.
Yeah, you can move really fast. Still can't jump, but you're just kind of a tool of destruction at this point. And I decided, just for the sake of one last little experiment, we do have one more DK barrel, so we could get one more like hidden. And I kind of just wondered what would happen if you got one more hidden. What would you turn into anything? What do you think?
I think that you might change into something. Also, you really shouldn't do this on your actual cart because it'll like destroy the saves and make it like completely corrupted and broken.
Yeah, people lost
Quite
like
literally.
100% files, and you know.
Like, not even be able to play the goddamn game anymore broken, I've heard from this
Oh,
glitch.
really? I haven't heard that. That's pretty serious. Don't
Yeah,
don't
so
do
really
this on your classic card.
don't do this unless you're screwing around on an emulator like Metroixer is.
Yeah. Anyway, so we get a new Kong, but unfortunately, yeah.
The madness is nearly over.
Yep, that's actually the end of it. I just wanted to go here just to show you I really can't go in.
It's a shame.
Yep. So that was fun. That was my little bonus here.
Later.
Next time, we really will be going against the Flying Croc.